what I've always said.
So, Brenda, you remember Great-Grandpa Campbell?
Slightly.
Yeah?
What do you remember about him?
That he was actually pretty funny. He the one thing that I can remember, well, there's several little things that I can remember. There was a cot in Granny's house that Grandpa was always on that cot. It seemed like he was just always on that cot. And he chewed snuff or tobacco, I don't know, but he was always spitting in this can that was absolutely gross.
That's what he does.
And then the one thing that I remember about him is, I guess Mama and Aunt Peachy went off one day and left Linda and June and me there with Grandpa. And they told him that if we went to sleep or took a nap or something or another, they would bring us back something. I don't know if they were going to bring us back a piece of candy or something or another. And I was little because Grandpa died when I was, what, 5? 3 or 5? Somewhere around there. And Linda and June knew Grandpa better because they lived here, and so they were with him all the time. I wasn't. And plus they were a little bit older than me. And they had made a pallet for us down in the living room in there. And the front door was open, so the screen, there was a little bit of breeze, and we were supposed to lay there and go to sleep. And Grandpa said, "You youngins just get up and you run around and you play and don't bother me, and as soon as you see them coming down the road, you run in here and pretend like you're asleep." So that's what we did. And we got whatever it was they brought us back, and that's my only memory. That, and then whenever he was in the hospital and Daddy sneaking us into the hospital. He was in an end room. It seems like there was a door.
He was an end room.
There was a door that went directly to the outside of the hospital,
so
and he was in a room right there. It seems like, and
he was.
Daddy snuck us in there so that we could see Grandpa just before he died. I guess, I don't know. And then I remember whenever he died and thinking, "What is wrong with Granny? What is wrong with Granny?" Maybe that was my first funeral, I guess. I don't know. Or at least the first one I can remember. And I remember Grandpa being laid out in that room where Mom and Daddy always slept whenever we would come here. And I hated that room. He was laid out in that room. And where Granny's room was, over on that side of the house, just flowers. I just remember thinking as a kid, I've never seen this many flowers. I didn't know there were this many flowers in the whole world. It just seemed, I don't know if there were a lot of flowers or not, but it just seemed like there were so many flowers. And Granny was in bed. She was sitting in bed, and people were coming in the house and going out the house, and coming in the house and going out the house.
Well, so she grieved a lot when he died?
Mm-hmm.
I thought
About
he was
the normal amount.
Sorry. I thought he was probably a lot of trouble for
No,
a guy.
but you don't sit around and grieve over somebody. You're supposed to shout and rejoice when they die.
Yeah.
But I mean, and I don't know, is this true or not? I mean, am I remembering it correctly?
That's about as good as you can. No, when your daddy died, you didn't see me sit around and grieve for no 4 or 5 weeks, did you? 2 or 3 days?
No.
No, I did not.
I think you were really tired at that point.
Oh yeah, of course I was tired. It had been 6 years. Well, you don't have 6 years.
Yeah.
Off and on. But no, you don't do that kind of stuff. That's not